What's up guys, I'm Mackenzie. Today I am going to be showing you guys a little tip and trick on Fallout 4 that will help you get bottle caps a lot faster, which if you don't know is the currency in Fallout 4. So you will be able to buy better things quicker and not be pissed off. This is a very simple and quick way to get bottle caps. I found it very easy, like you can just do it with like no freaking problem. A 4-year-old could do this method, so there's no difficulty about it. You don't have to kill anyone at all. Well, sort of, but not really. And it is pretty basic, and you don't really need to get anywhere in the game with it. You kind of just need to do like an hour worth of gameplay, and then you can do this. But yes, I will be showing you the easiest way and quickest way that I found to get bottle caps. This is my method that I've been using for a while now, and I've got a lot of ammo because of it, real good guns and all that good stuff. So doing this method will help you out, and if it helps you out, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and comment video suggestions down below. Also comment down below if it helps you out, but if you have another method that you think is better, you can comment that down below as well. A share would be greatly appreciated, and a favorite as well if you want to do that. Favorite, you know, lol. Let go there. This is Fallout 4. Oh man, I'll shrink ya. Now as you can see, I am actually at Grey Garden, which is, if you didn't know, if you haven't got this place in the game yet, it's just a full garden run by 6 different robots. You got you got Brown, Supervisor Brown, Supervisor freaking White, a lot of Mr. Handies, and Supervisor Green. Now this farm is just completely fruit. It's got mute fruit here, and then inside you got more mute fruit. You got corn, you got carrots, you got tomato, you got pumpkin, all that good stuff. Now what I found is the easiest and quickest way to actually earn bottle caps is to harvest these plants. You can do it with any plants in any part of the game, and then you pretty much just go over to this guy or any vendors, doesn't matter what vendor it is. It doesn't have to be one of these robots, it can be any vendor anywhere. I just find this guy's the best, and pretty much you can just sell every bit of fruit and food you get here, which is located in your aid, to any of these vendors, of course. Doesn't have to be this guy, but just a little note that would help you out. I use Supervisor Green because when you do the mission that is located at Grey Garden, it's really difficult, but you get a discount off Supervisor Green, and he also gives you more money, so you'll be getting more money per value of sale. But pretty much what you do, I've harvested it all today, so I'm going to go to my own base and show you, well, not my own base, my own settlement, and show you how to harvest and all that good stuff. Alright, so we're at one of the settlements that I've made. Of course, if you are watching my Let's Play series, this is a bit further in my Let's Play, so those episodes will be coming soon. Oh look, I got 2 new villages. Mad Tingdo. Oh, this guy's got a gun. Cool. And pretty much here you can see I have got an absolute ton of tomatoes here. It was really close to 100 tomatoes. I got Razor Grain there just because lol. Then I've also got a heap of mute fruit, which once I get more settlers, I will be able to tell them to plant these mute fruit, or to look after them at least. And then pretty much all you want to do is, you can get this anywhere. When you get settlements, usually they already have some crops, so you can just constantly graze on them crops, or you can plant your own with the ones you harvest. So I've planted a whole heap, which right here you can see me just harvesting all these mute fruit because they're all ready to be harvested, which is coolio. And then we got the near 100 tomatoes, which we can also just look after and take them all out. Look at them. Look at it go quickly. Boom, 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 son. And now bam, we've harvested all that. Now we can check our inventory to see what we've harvested. See how many potatoes we've harvested. 67. Okay, no, it's not close to 100, but it is 67. And if you want, of course, when you get more settlers and everything, you could probably put this up like all the way across at any settlement. It doesn't have to be this settlement. It could be any settlement. It could be the Sanctuary Hills, whatever you want, and you can just get like pretty much the entire place filled with vegetables and fruits. And then what you do with your vegetables and fruits, each one has a very low sale thing, but the thing with them is they're very easy to get attainable. Well, that didn't make any sense. It's very easy to get. So pretty much just then, within a minute or two, I've got 67 of these and probably like 15 of them. And now they all sale for about 2-3 bottle caps each one. Now you may be thinking that's not a lot, but that's at a regular vendor, which I'll show you right now. Well, boy, doesn't mean to be. Yes, we are at the Drummerlin Diner, and as you see, this girl here, this is a good example. Trashcan Carla is one of the moving people that you can talk to. So we talk to Trashcan Carla, we can barter with her, we look at all her stuff, blah, 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 yep. And now you see that she's got a ton of stuff, which is awesome, but she's also got 246 bottle caps. Now what you do is you go into your inventory, you go all the way down to your aid, which is where all your fruits and stuff will be held, and then you go down to whatever you want. You got carrots, you can sell your carrot, because let's be honest, what are you going to do with carrots unless you want to make food? And then you got your mute fruit, and as you see, the value here is 3 mute fruit is 3 with Trash Can Carla. So I'm just going to give you half of them, 7, which will give me 21 caps. Mad ting. And then we go down here, and we've got all the way down here is our potatoes. We'll give you a few of them. We'll give you about 10 or something like that. And 10 of them will give us 30 because they also sell for 3. And as you see, there you go. And you just accept that. Firm the trade. Bam, easy money, should I say. Also, now it's easy to see here that we go into another person here. We can do the exact same thing. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who you go with. They're going to give you the exact same amount of money, all that good stuff, and they will buy it off you and all that stuff like that. You buy 10, again, 30 caps. And you see each one is 246 caps. If you end up using up all the caps, and for example, I got 171 there. Say I had 100 potatoes, I would use up all the caps and they would be in debt and wouldn't be able to pay for it all. Pretty much all you do is you can just buy some rounds of them for the money instead, or you can just give them a fraction of the potatoes and everything and then wait 24 hours, because after 24 hours their caps will restock, so they'll be back to 246, and then you just trade with them again. But like I said, you could easily give them all your potatoes and then you could just buy their rounds, because they might have minus 100, so they will have 100 less than 0, and then you just go, alright, I'll just buy a ton of I'll buy 100 caps worth of ammunition from you. And that there, guys, is basically the fastest way I found to make bottle caps on Fallout 4. Another way, though, whoa, Jesus, oh God, oh dang it, oh my God, it's meaty. Oh yeah, boy, oh yeah. This is like one of the most disgusting things I've ever seen. Damn, that's messed up. But you might be thinking to yourself, how is this so great? Because, yeah, you've just harvested all your potatoes and all your vegetables and stuff. Now they're empty, and how the hell are you going to get them back? It's going to take forever. This isn't that fast. Now, what you do, this is very simple. I don't know the exact amount of time needed, but pretty much, I just go for sleeping for a full 24 hours. And we'll see why in a second, because when we finish sleeping, we'll awake. It would have been 24 hours since the crops had been put down. And as you see there, bam, we've woken up 24 hours later. Oh, damn, look at me. I'm looking mad, fan. But then you come over to your crops and you're like, what? They haven't grown yet. It's been 24 hours. Why have none of my crops grown apart from these mute fruit over here, which I obviously didn't harvest properly, but still, they're there. But the ones that you have harvested still haven't grown back. Well, there you go, son. All you gotta do is go back onto your map, and you know it might sound stupid, but you fast travel to the exact location you were in, the same settlement where all your crops are in. That could be any settlement or even the freaking robot farm. And then when you spawn back, you just run over to where your crops were, simple as can be. And then after a few seconds, the entire thing will start lighting up in a bundle of your fruits and veggies. Just look at them. They're literally spawning in front of our eyes, guys. This is unbelievable. What's really good about this, within 5 minutes after just harvesting them, you sleep for 24 hours or sit on a chair for 24 hours, and then bam, you're straight onto it, harvesting tomatoes again, all of them again. And you could have a farm of freaking like 200 tomatoes. You're harvesting like 400 in 10 minutes. Now, if we calculate that at selling a tomato for 3 per tomato, you could be sitting on 1,200 bottle caps in pretty much 15 minutes. Which is an absolute freaking gem. Of course, to run that many plants, you need a few settlers. But you could even just put all your different farms onto different settlements. Put everyone working on the farm. So you'd have like 40 villages or settlers all on plants. And then you're getting heaps and hundreds of fruit and veg in minutes. And now bam, all that's harvested. And yet again, if you want to collect more fruit, you can go back to sleep and get back up again and then do it all over again. And all you have to do is keep fast traveling. But the thing is, you got to make sure that your inventory doesn't stack up, because after a while, freaking tomatoes are half a weight. So 124 is 62 weight added onto it. You see my weight is almost maxed out there. So what you probably want to do by this point is just go to a vendor. My favorite place to sell, though, is of course this greenhouse run by freaking robots. And the reason that is because when we talk to Supervisor Green after doing the mission of cleaning the water, you will get discounts, like I said before, on everything here. So you pay less for what is here. Not only that, you sell for more. So as you've seen, for things that are like one cost already, they won't really go up. But we look at our mute fruit, and before it was value of 3, now it's value of 4. So instead of selling for 3, you're selling for 4. Now imagine that. Imagine you have 100 mute fruit and you get that in 10 minutes. You then sell them at 4 value and you get 400 in freaking minutes. Not only that, if you have the perk, that's like the cash run or whatever, I can't remember what it's called, you will get a higher amount. You'll be able to sell and trade to vendors and all that stuff a lot higher. So you'll be actually selling selling for even more than 4, which means your money will be going up even faster. But as you see, I'll go to sell on my Mutfruit, and I have 156 caps. That's how much it's going to cost. So bam, 156. And now we see that green actually is in debt. He's 112 minus 156. He doesn't have enough money to pay for all that. So what we can do, if you want to do this, you can just go into this and you can just buy his stuff. Like, oh my god, look, a pipe machine gun. I want that. I really don't. But I could just grab that. Or I can look at all this stuff here. Shipment of wood, leather, fertilizer, concrete, cloth. You can just go and buy a shipment of wood for 176. Bam, like that. You've actually lost 20 bottle caps, but you really haven't, because that thing that cost 180 or whatever it was only cost you 20 because you sold all your fruits. It makes sense in a way. I then can sell all my freaking potatoes, and look at that. Now I've made 352 profit, but of course green doesn't have all the caps, whereas other vendors will have a lot of caps, but of course their caps restock after like 24 hours or something. Yeah, and I'm just gonna go in and I'm just gonna buy some concrete, and bam, he still owes me no, he doesn't owe me money. I've made 89 profit. I've got a lot of concrete, a lot of wood, and that took me not even 20 minutes. It's literally that fast. That's how fast this is. It hasn't even taken me 20 minutes and I've made that much profit. But if you went to multiple vendors, you wouldn't even have to buy things. You would have made a profit of around 600, 700 bottle caps in 15, 20 minutes, which is great. And you can make that money even faster if you have a trait, which is just stupendous. Now I found out that the most value for money is actually the Mutfruit. They're worth 8. And what I found out is with the vendors, or whatever you want to call them, normally they'll give you 1/3 of what the price is. So usually, like the other person and all that did, they would give me 3, because that's pretty much 1/3 of 8. But with Supervisor Green, he gives you half of what the value is. So the half of the value is 4 from 8. So what you're getting there is 4 instead of 3. Whereas like the potatoes, half of 7 is yet again more like 3 than it is like 4. And that there, guys, is, in my opinion, the fastest way to earn bottle caps. You just earn them like that. It's unbelievably how quick you can make these. You just plant a lot of things, get settlers onto those plants, you then harvest the plants, and then you sleep or sit down for 24 hours, fast travel back to the location you're already on with all your crops, harvest your crops again. When you have a lot of crops, make sure you aren't overstocked and you aren't too heavy to fast travel again. Fast travel to a few bartenders, whatever you want to call it. Like, I don't even know what they're called. You then sell all your fruit and vegetables to them. If they don't have enough caps to pay you, you can buy some of their stuff off them, like their ammo, their stim packs, all that good stuff that you might need for constructions or to survive. But if you don't want any of that, you give them enough so that they can pay you with their bottle caps. You then fly off to another person who will sell you things. You give them the rest of the potatoes and fruits and stuff, and if you want to buy anything from them, yeah, again, you can buy things from them. But I find the Supervisor Green is the best one because he gives you more percentage. And if you get the cap collector per frickin' thing, you get even higher amount sold. So you don't even have to get as many potatoes and stuff to sell them. And also you'll be buying things for a cheaper price. All that in basically 15 minutes. If you get doing it quick enough, you will get doing that in 15 minutes. So I'm thinking around 4, 5, 600 at least caps per 15 minutes is pretty good. It's better than going on a mission that's going to take you half an hour and you end up with an extra 200, 300 caps. Do this in half the time, double the amount of caps, 3 times the amount of caps. Hope you have enjoyed. If it has helped, hit the like button, subscribe, and comment about this video suggestions down below. If you have any questions, comment down below and I will get back to you as soon as possible. But yeah, if you have a better idea yourself, comment that down below. I can maybe make a video on that. Share it if you're the one. That would help me out a lot, as well as making it your favorite and all that good stuff. But yeah, like I said, thank you so much for watching. Check out my Fallout 4 Let's Play series. We're playing through the entire game. It's going to be really fun. I hope you can watch that and enjoy it. But until then, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you later.